right at home and loved by the fans. He seemed to be enjoying it. Julian Nagelsmann behind us was watching on as well. So what impression then did this Bayern team leave on you? Sure, they were favourites to win this game, but in that fashion, that's a message to the league.
I mean, it seemed already to me that Mané wanted to go into the stands because, you know, I've read some newspapers before, and the teammates mentioned that Sadio Mané is such a team player and that he's well integrated already. You can see that he's already addressing the fans. It was such a nice view to see him in the stands.
We should mention as well, there was an interview on Thursday with Eintracht Frankfurt president Peter Fischer. Now, he is a provocative character in the German football game, it's fair to say. And whilst I can't quote him directly due to the language that he used, he said, "Who on earth is Sadio Mané? Bring him on." Well, they did, and he was quite good tonight. In terms of a Bundesliga debut, sure, his goal that he had to score was pretty similar to the one against Leipzig, but the team player that Arna's mentioning there, we saw him tonight.
Yeah, I think Peter Fischer for sure will know now who he is. He probably asked him for an autograph right now inside the tunnel. Could be, but yeah, it was impressive. I mean, the whole Bayern Munich display was impressive. It was promising for more, very, very entertaining, and I think dominating. And the way Mané actually fit in there, the way he behaves between the guys, but also the runs he makes off, the hard work he puts in. You know, it's not that typical striker who waits for the ball, wants to have the glory, wants to score goals. No, he does the dirty work, he gets his shorts dirty, he runs his socks off, and that's exactly what the fans expect from him. That's what he likes to do, and it's a brilliant signing by Brazzo.
Not saying that Robert Lewandowski, for all that he brought with, not saying that he wasn't a team player, but it's just Sadio Mané more of a team player than him, would you say?
It's very hard to say. So I was never a teammate of Lewandowski, so therefore I won't say anything about that. But it seems like that Sadio Mané is already integrated in the team, which is the most important because, you know, this season is quick. The World Cup comes very close, so you wanna win games very quickly. And that he scored the goal, it was really impressive to see. Also, again, Musiala scoring twice. I mean, this guy is on fire.
Lutz, will you answer my provocative question? More of a team player than Robert Lewandowski, Sadio Mané?
You see, a typical number 9, a typical scorer like Lewandowski must be a little bit of an egoistic striker. That's normal. That's what made him good. That's what he made to score this many goals. I'm also pretty sure that Mané will not score that high of the numbers. But I see lots of other players scoring more goals than in recent years. And looking at the different numbers of goal scorers today just proves it. All the offensive players, plus Pavard, scored today. And that's what makes the team stronger. But Archie, let's be fair, Lewandowski is world-class, he was world-class, he is a legend in Munich, so I'm not talking down on Lewandowski, but I'm really, really happy and excited with a player like Mané in the Bundesliga.
And we haven't seen Coman yet, right? So he was not on the field today, and also, you know, Sané has definitely some space to improve, so they have such a variety of quality players.
Kingsley Coman, Leroy Sané, Matthijs de Ligt on the bench as well, not to mention Daily Gravenberch and Noussair Mazraoui. Things are looking rather rosy for Bayern Munich so far, Kay. 5 goals in the first game, 6 goals tonight. I wouldn't want to be facing them next weekend, so good luck to Wolfsburg.
Yeah, it's probably a good job that Archie's not sat next to head of the Strikers Union today, Ali Moreno, who huffed and puffed when he heard, is he more of a team player than Lewandowski? You weren't happy with that one, were you?
Well, let me tell you something. I'm glad Lutz is there, huh? To make some sense of the conversation. Are you kidding me, Archie? Huh?
He did say it was a provocative question.
Well, thank you. I appreciated the fact that you told me it was provocative. I can just tell you this much. While we see Bayern Munich today, and they score a bunch of goals, and they look great, it is a different conversation to have in saying that you don't need a striker. And that's a nonsense conversation. Because if Bayern Munich didn't want or didn't need an out-and-out striker, they would not have been chasing Erling Haaland around as they did. The reason that Robert Lewandowski is now gone is because they did not want to give him a new contract because they were chasing Erling Haaland. Haaland went somewhere else, and now you are left with trying to make sense of what you have available. Sadio Mané fits in beautifully into what you're trying to do, and the guy is an exceptional player. But to suggest that Robert Lewandowski going away is a good thing for Bayern Munich, that's just not right. there's never a situation in which a player who has been so productive for you, walking out the door, taking his 40 goals, it's a good thing for you as a team. Now, you become a different team, a different version, and that may just work out in the end. But it's two different conversations in suggesting that Robert Lewandowski walking out the door somehow is a good thing for Bayern Munich. I just don't buy that at all.
Guys foaming at the mouth pitch side. No, just joking here, but just let's talk about that, because there was a lot of talk about whether Haaland was going to come in, and then we heard different stories that no, they don't need Lewandowski because it's not how Nagelsmann's planning to play going forward with this side. So what can you tell us about this whole situation?
Okay, there were reports from the Bayern side that Lewandowski was dragging his heels and wanted to leave the club, and I think was creating something of a cloud around him that was bringing the mood down a bit, which is difficult to believe when you look at everything that he was doing for the team. But it's worth remembering here, Ale, as well, we're not saying that Robert Lewandowski wasn't a team player. We're saying this on the level that does Mane bring that little bit more. Lutz, I know you want to come in on this.
Yeah, I just have to jump in quickly. Look, nobody says here, I don't think anybody in Germany in the stadium says it's a good thing that Lewandowski left Bayern Munich, or it's a good thing he left the Bundesliga. No, it's not good at all. We lost one of the best players in the world. But knowing how Nagelsmann wants to play, they just will play a little bit of a different style, where a player like Mane fits in as well, very well. So both would have worked out. But there is no need to criticize the other one or lift up the other one. I mean, that's really crying at the highest level. We're talking about world-class players, and the result today was great. The results last year were not bad either. Let's just get on and leave Robert Lewandowski at the beach in Barcelona. Let him give a nice time there, score goals in La Liga.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN+.